Hello everyone, another show, another day. It's Wednesdays, it's 8 p.m. This is our new time slot for tiny adventures in HeroForge. So get used to it. I have to, yay! Anyways, so here we are. It's another build for miniatures in HeroForge, HeroForge.com. Again, they're not a sponsor. They don't give me a red cent. Red, but I really like their tool. I really like HeroForge.com, and I really love building little miniatures. So we're going to get into another build today. I don't have any plan. I don't know what to build. So if you've got some ideas, place them in the comments, in the chat. Not the comments. This is Twitch and it's live, not YouTube's. So yeah, give me some ideas. If you're out there and you've got some ideas for miniatures, I will grab them. In the meantime, I'll probably just start messing around and looking at stuff, figuring out some options, and then deciding what to do from there. Yeah. So what do you think I should make? Should I build somebody's new paladin? Maybe. I'm gonna need some descriptors. I could do that. Should go over to the better view. Yeah, Pripyat. I was just saying, maybe we should build somebody's new paladin character. What do you think? Can you give me some descriptions of Kid Codifier's new paladin? Because then I can start building that. Chain armor. All right. Let's start with clothing then. And do a search for chain. What race? What species? Lord of Nature, that's right. Chainmail. Bark and antlers and bone. I like it. So that means we're definitely changing out that helmet. Human. All right. 5'10". All right, so he's got average height. So let's go back. Let's get rid of this head piece right now so we can see our head. 18 years. Yeah, this guy looks pretty young. The default looks pretty good, but I'm going to see if we can get some neat symbols. Neat symbols. Neat customizations. That looks good and young. I think that's the face we used last week or Monday. Now I will be able to say last week because, as I was mentioning, Tiny Adventures is going down to a once-a-week schedule so that I don't go insane. All right, so we got a face. My phone is going clickety-click. So I'm just going to stop that from happening. All right. What do we need here? Longsword and shield, amulet, holy symbol. All right. Well, I like the top. Top is good chainmail. Probably gonna change the gloves to something else, and I'm gonna pick some different clothing for the legs. So let's go down there and choose legs. Find something that's a little bit sort of like barbarian-like, even though he is a paladin. It's a paladin of Lord of Nature, so he needs to have bit of a natural feel. That's a step in the right direction. Still looks like armor, but a little bit more wild, a little bit more like wrapped. Nope. like an apron. A monk. Yeah, I think this one looked good. I think that's good. Pair of leggings for our Lord of Nature Paladin. All right, so let's now go to neck. Oh, right. Always forget. Let's see what kind of holy symbol. Might actually have him holding the holy symbol. But some of these might look interesting. That's okay. I liked how that was underneath the collar. Go with that, I think. All right. Let's go back to body. And measurements. And then grab, come on. Height. Pardon me here. There we go. And then for clothing, I'm going to find something. Talked about bark and antlers and bones. So if I can find some gloves that sort of lend into that natural feel, even like cloth wrapped would be better than those. If I can find something that's like wooden, druid gauntlets might work. Yeah, those might work actually quite well. There's a lot of detail on them, but this chainmail shirt has some plain sort of sleeves, so I think that actually looks pretty good. We kind of want to make sure that he looks like a paladin of the Lord of Nature and not a druid. So I can use those druid gauntlets, but I just need to see if there is something else. These look good too. Quilted gauntlets look good. Think Green Knight for inspiration. All right. Well, I'll definitely think Green Knight. Which means we can go armored. Those are nice, nicely detailed. What are they? Engraved arm guards. Okay. Might do a little bit of advanced stuff here as well. Let's first see if there's another shirt that looks like chain but has a little bit more armor on it. That way a little bit more detail to play with. But if not, I'd actually try to do something with a tail. Although I don't think I'll have enough control. Maybe an extra arm? No, looks like that chainmail is probably our best bet. Or this. Oh, he's a high strength character. We'll have to beef him up a bit. Bulky armor. Alright, yeah, I can make it bulky with the shoulder pads. And I'm thinking about trying something with it, putting a shield through his chest. So let's go back to body. Go with an additional 2 arms. Gear. Hands, lower, shield. How big is that? That's pretty big. That one might do. Oh, that's too big. They all might be too big, actually. That one might be the only one. Oh, it's so close. I feel like this is just going to be too big, but I'm going to try it. It could look kind of cool once we get the shoulder pads on there. Just a lot of trial and error. And probably going to be for nothing. is close to what I was looking to do. It's a little messy, but it looks pretty good. Let's go straight to shoulder pads and see what we can get that to look like. And we need big, bulky ones. Oh, and that arm is totally sticking out the back, so we will have to make sure to have some kind of cloak. But I think I can make that work. Let's go straight to gear and back. Put a cloak over that now. I'll figure out what to do with his third arm. And let's go back to clothing and head, because he's going to need some kind of helmet. I know there is a helmet with antlers, but I don't think that that's going to be the right one. I think it needs to be more of a knight's helmet. And then I'll probably use horns to give him antlers. If that didn't have wings on it, that might be good. That one's okay. I know there's also knight's helmets that are open, so that might be good. That one's a bit big. Same. Yeah, like... it's big, but it looks good when it's open. That might be it for helmets. But also this. You're saying the wing helmet, eh? Yeah. I wish you could have two helmets. Oh, wait. So I'm thinking Bretonian style, if that was the helmet, made it look like a deer. Then we'd have to go to gear and face, or mouth. No. There's a mask somewhere. Maybe that was under clothing. Yeah. No. Negatory. Let's go back to that wing helmet. It is probably the best. But then we go to head. Hopefully we can still do our horns. And then find, there we go. Antlers. think that actually looks pretty good. Let's see what else we can do with horns. So this isn't doing much, but what it is doing is just adding a little bit more complexity and detail. Top, but I think it might just be a little too much. Obscures the wings if I do that, but once it starts to merge, it doesn't look as good. So more antlers, just a ton of antlers. Oh wait, damn it, those were the wrong antlers. Alright, so let's twist those again. That looks good. Everything else is just going to be, oh, that's not bad. Yeah, just getting in the way now. Oh, no, it's just right through the wings. Thought maybe those might be a good, maybe. Those might be a good, not in addition to the other big antlers, but instead of. So I'm just going to try to see. I did that again. Yeah, there's two stuck to the wings. Doesn't look good. Right now it actually looks crazy. I think we can get rid of those. Merp. Merp. That doesn't look bad. That was pretty good. Yeah, I don't need that. I was trying to just fill in that space, but I think this little guy does most of that. Alright, so clothing. Got some bulky armor. Might need some bulkier gloves. Guess I should say gauntlets. I think those might be some of the best ones. They're big. Heavy plate. No, they're smaller. Those were the original ones we had. They're pretty big, but I think I'm gonna go with these guys. I think I know what to do with that other arm. I don't think we're done with this helmet yet. Alright, so let's go to gloves, lower. And make sure he's got nothing on. And then body and lower arms. Make sure it's... I'm going to use the skeleton arm. Still gonna have the shirt on, right? It doesn't make any difference. But I'm gonna have him holding a spell effect. Potentially that one, although it might be a little bit too long. That one could work. That one might work even, might be a bit small. All right, so now let's get to moving that arm around, and I'm gonna try to stick it into his head. I have a feeling it's not going to get there. Close though. it coming out of his chest. Well, then I have a better idea. Let's go back to gear. And it's a spell. So what I was trying to do there was try to get that to sort of come out of the back of his helmet so that it looked like one of those sort of like helmet decorations. That's like a feather headdress. Don't tell Mom. I'm giving him a squirrel. And now it's all about repositioning that arm. That's actually kind of a cool idea. What if they're not actual squirrels, but they're part of his armor? Well, that means I'm gonna need more arms. All right, you know what? Let's save that before I do anything drastic. Boink. And then pose. Advanced. See ahead. Yeah. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah. Nice. All right. Let's see if I can just. Adjust it a little bit because that hand is kind of showing, but I think that once we get the other arms posed, it should be fine. And then we're just going to go with this other arm, body. And we're going to say no. So let's try out a pose. Gah! undo. I forgot that I gotta do poses first. All right, let's save. So when you're doing stuff with multiple arms, poses are your enemy, but that's the only way you can really get the legs where you want them. So let's take a look at these legs and get like a sort of ready with shield look. I think that first one we tried was probably the best. No, not that one. Maybe that one. Yeah, that one. Okay. So I still have it saved in case this is going bananas, but let's try advanced posing. Ooh. Why is right arm lower going? Oh, right, because that's the arm that doesn't exist. We can do this. No problem. Whoops. Oh, you sent me an image. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, all right. Damn, now I want to make that. All right, I'm putting that over here on my side monitor. Whoops, where'd it go? I might try to change up the helmet then. If I can get that shield back in the middle, I feel like that was a good choice. You know what? I'm gonna keep trying this out, but I might try using one of these. So I'm gonna mess it up again. Yeah. But I just like how that's almost the exact same pose. All right, let's go back to, and you know what, while we're at it, gear. Whoa, I did not want to hit the community. Get a shield. It's too bad that one's so big. But we might be able to use that as his actual shield. It's leafy, feels very Green Knight-ish. Alright, so let's try it with the lower arm. Maybe I'll try to get the pose before I go crazy. He's holding lots of squirrels. Squirrels is what he is holding. But his arms will be gone when I can get his shield up. No. This way. This way. Trying. Twist. Oh, this is tough. Sounds like a courgette. Although that does look pretty cool. Another happy accident, maybe? No, I'm gonna try to. Oh. That does look pretty good. Come on. Let's try this hand first. No. I think we're pretty close. So I feel like we've had one of those happy accidents, and it's probably going to end up making for a better pose and a better model. And that is absolutely my favorite thing when it happens. Because you go from a sensation of like, oh no, it's ruined, to I just made it 10 times better. So I'm looking at that image still, and I'm gonna see if I can get something really close to that. It's a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna actually, I have that one open all the time on my second monitor so that I can see it, but I'm going to open it here so that I can come back to it and we can look at it together. So what is this? Echoes of Camelot, Arthurian legends. So clearly the Green Knight by Big Child Creatives. This is a fantastic model. I really like that. I wonder how big it is. If it's like a standard fantasy game miniature model, or if it's something that's more like a statuette. But anyways, we're gonna try to basically recreate that. So right now my focus is on the squirrels, because that might be a little additional touch. Or at least, you know what? Wait. Those leaves sticking out of his one shoulder pad. I wonder if I can do that with a spell. We might have to lose Squirrely here. I'll come back to the helmet next, but I'm going to do this little experiment first. I'm going to save them. I think I'm pretty happy with the direction that we're going in. And then gear, hands. I think these are now my squirrel buddies. And then go to spell. I thought there was something with leaves. Might be wrong. Might not be a spell. There we go. Alright, so that's one. If I just go to all, I'm going to just do a quick browse. Alright. All the way to the top. Just make sure there's no sort of like bush or treetop or bonsai tree. These are all swords. Oh, wait a minute. No spell effects. So maybe I should just go to miscellaneous. Oh, right, there's like some kind of staff that's, it might be too big, but it's a staff that's supposed to be some kind of viney microphone. Oh, perfect. Bouquet of flowers. Yes! I'm so glad that I looked. That is great. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Let's go back to pose. It's the right shape and everything. And advanced. And then we go to these guys. Oh, so close. Oh, yeah. And then what we do is we change this shoulder pad. So I go to shoulders, unlink, and we just try out a few different ones. Something that fits more with those flowers. That's good. That might be even better. Though, I mean, I could twist it and then it could look like little sticks coming out. That one's a little bit too metallic. I wonder if there is like a wooden... It doesn't do anything. Could do the skull inside of the flowers. It's not exactly the same. I might use that skull on the other side. Or the tortoise shell, which looks a bit closer to what he's got in the photo. Skull on the roses is kind of cool. It's kind of creepy. Let's see if we can get those sticks to work. The horn spiked cauldron or pauldron. Pose, advanced. This guy. kind of works. Kind of like it. Alright, I'm not so sure about that other shoulder pad. But I'm gonna save it there for now. And then I am going to, I mean, the one issue is that if I should probably pose this completely before I start doing all these shoulder pads, because if I change the pose on this arm, yeah, it's going to mess it all up. So if I did something like, pose here, but maybe backwards. Now there are some swords, but I think this guy needs like a really cool sword. Don't think they have anything that is sort of nature themed. That holy sword might be good. I always like simple swords. But I like that one we had earlier. Where was it? This one might be good too. Oh, it's short. It doesn't look very good. This one, I know it's crystalline sword, but I think we could do something like that. I think it looks pretty good. So back to pose. Advanced. To try to fix his helmet. Man, this is going to be another late one, but I am digging this, so... Oh, creepy. I'm not a big fan of that one. I need something without the wings, though. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go into head, and I'm gonna get rid of our horns. I'm gonna redo those. But clothing, head. There's these new helmets. I don't know how new they are, but they're kind of dark. Oh, this one might be good. Exactly. This one is a bit too spiky, but might actually work. I think that is my safety, but just let me check out. There's these new helmets, new to me at least. First of all, I love this one. That's kind of what I picture for Toland. But these are the ones I was thinking of. They've got big horns on them, which is too bad. Simple one with the vertical slit. This one? Or the one that we saw up at the top? Where'd it go? It's around here. Because I could add antlers to this one. This is the orcish helm, oddly enough. Or I could do the horned obsidian helm. Simple one with the vertical slit. This one, Electric Priest. Spartan helm with plume. There's this one, which could work if I used something to cover the mouth. Or clothing head, not just head. Needs to be something simple. But I liked, needs to be knight. Oh. That's basically the winged one, but without the wings. I mean, it's open and shows his face, but that's kind of cool. So what's that one called? Open visor. So we can do open visor. I think that was just too complicated. If this one didn't have the big horns, I'd say maybe go with that one. This is the heavy jousting helm. Which could work with the antlers. Those back on now. Surprised that they don't have that sort of plume thing. But I guess these are horns. You wouldn't use them that way. That's not bad. It adds a little bit of detail. So I'm just trying to make these antlers. Oh, that's maybe too much. Nope, not booth. Not ready for that yet. Probably won't let me put it backwards. Oh, it does. Perfect. Lines up with those other ones. Just fiddling around with the position of the horns, or the antlers, I should say. I mean, And just go back to helmet. Just try out a few more, but I will save it there. Just triple check. So we had this one we thought might be good. This one. It's not terrible. But I think the simpler one is still best. Oh, what is that? Visored helm. Oh, I think that's what we were looking for. I didn't even see that one before. That's like the winged one. Where's the winged one now? It's like this one. Paladin's visored helm. Oh man, yeah, that's perfect. I can probably even get rid of or adjust that one spike on the top. Yes. One thing I don't want to do though is probably mess around with the measurements a little bit. A little bit taller. Bulkier, because we forgot to do that when you said he was really strong. So I am going to have to adjust that chest plate piece a little bit. I think everything else looks good. Alright, so where is my pose? Advanced. And this arm. Ray Samara! Oh, thanks so much for the raid! You guys, this is great! Oh, wow! I think this is my first raid! Woohoo! Well, welcome to the stream. This is Tiny Adventures. I'm doing a miniature build in HeroForge, which is a website that does not pay me to do any advertisement for them. And so what I do is I build miniatures based on people's suggestions or just what I'm working on. But this one is a little bit special. Pripyat has started playing Dungeons & Dragons with his 8-year-old son, who is Kid Codifier, who is our 8-year-old squad leader in the other stream that I do, and he's created this paladin, and it is a paladin of the, where is it? I gotta scroll up in the chat here. Lord of Nature. So we're making a, where is it? Let me pull it up. I'm gonna just go window only here for a second. We're making a Green Knight style miniature. So this is something from a different company. It's for, I guess, a game or a series called Echoes of Camelot, Arthurian Legends, and it's by Big Child Creatives. So I've been trying to recreate this in HeroForge using the pieces I have at hand. Chat pause due to scroll. Oh, I see. All right. Now I'm going back in to the standard view. Thanks for showing up, everyone. That's amazing. All right. Let's keep going. So you can see he's got 2 arms on this side. He's actually got another one that's like folded up back here. He has 3 arms on that side. And I can't remember what that one folded arm is doing. What is that doing? He's got two on this side, and one of them is actually holding up this bouquet of flowers that becomes part of his shoulder pad. Rhea, you go ahead and eat your dinner. Thanks so much for bringing in the raid, and yeah, enjoy your dinner and be back when you can. Everyone else, if you have any questions about HeroForge, I will answer as best as I can. Again, I don't work with them or anything, but I've been using this tool to make miniatures. It's seriously become my pandemic pastime. But yeah, so you can do some advanced posing, and I have folded up a bunch of arms to get stuff where I need it. Ah yes, now I remember what this arm is for, and I'm glad I didn't move it. This is actually a shield here, and I'm actually going to try to adjust it, because you can see it starts to clip through stuff. And I just went in and changed a bit of the body measurements on our upper body, which caused that shield to clip through. But I'm using it to make kind of like a chest piece. Again, so he's got chainmail, but I wanted to have something that looked like that ornate chest piece, so this is what I got. I might actually change his legs around too. But that's what we got. So next time I'll have to have a window in window for this, picture in picture or something. But we've got this sort of flowery shoulder pad. Don't know if I'm going to do the sort of earth tubes, whatever that is. Might do something a little bit different and earthy there. May have to change up which cloak he has. Maybe something a little bit more tattered. But I'm definitely going to add a horn on his side. I'll change up his pants a bit. I don't know if I can get this flowing sort of feathery headdress. I tried doing that before and it didn't work out. But what I am going to try to do, because I just can't get the arm close enough to the head. But what I am probably going to do is use this squirrel somehow, because OMG. Oh, maybe? No, I'm just going to have a giant elbow. No. It's not going to work, is it? Yeah. All right, so that's not going to go on his head, but where it is going to go, I think you guys can see this already. Nope. As close as I can. It's going to come out of his shoulder, hopefully, or be a part of his chest piece design. Haha! Squirrely on the shoulder. Pripyat, Squirrely is back. So now I might still change the shoulder pad, but I now have that arm in place, and you can see the arm kind of sticking out here. We will hide that as best as we can with stuff. But first, I gotta finish up other things. Now, I'm going to save so I don't lose that. I'm getting really happy with where this guy's at. There is a ton of sort of like juggling of working on pose, adding in pieces, working on pose, because some things will mess up others. As Prip and I learned earlier in the stream, when I added a pose and completely destroyed all the work that I had done. So when you're doing this really advanced sort of posing with multiple arms, it gets difficult. Questing Knight backpack. It's either backpack or cloak. That's the one problem. So if I go to clothing, I can put stuff on his back. Do it first. Yeah, he's saved so we can check it out. Not bad. That arm is more visible, but I can probably still fix that up. Or we can go into... Oh, I do like that though. That tattered cloak has a bit of a hood on it too. And then I could give him some back gear, like a book or something that might look like a backpack. I like the flowy cloaks. Yeah, I like that one too. Hey, For Love, how's it going? All right, shield. Let's do shield while we're here. And we know which one we want because it looks like a big leaf. And it messed up the pose. Alright, not too bad though. How's he holding it there? Kind of down. Alright, so let's go back to pose. And advanced. And... oh yeah, clavicle moves everything. Yeah, I thought it's a pretty good shield. That's a bit too close. I don't think I want to mess with the clavicle too much. That looks good though. Yeah, I do like that shield. It fits the theme really well. Alright, so now shoulder pad and legs and some side equipment, boots, save. Alright, so clothing and legs. Chugga, 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 chugga. Nope. Need something armored. There was that one that had that loincloth. Yeah, there we go. That might actually be pretty good. And then use some boots that might have some wood or something on it. Maybe the ones that we had were good. At least the robe part, the loincloth, was tattered. This is good though. Alright, let's see what we can do with boots. Inspiration? Oh, inspiration. What's this? What? But you sent me that already. I'm so confused. Oh, for new viewers, yeah. I showed some of them the stuff already. Yeah, this loincloth thingy, tabard? I don't even know what it's called. Works really well. It's too bad you can't do like a belt that is... Oh, but I wonder if I can add flowers to his side as a side gear thing. All right, let's do the boots and then we'll go back to that. So here, I know it says leather boots, but it always depends on how you paint it, right? But I need to find something that is a little bit more natural. What are those? Furry boots? Those look pretty good. Wonder if there's like anything with leaves on it. I doubt it. But maybe. Sinister boots. They don't look really sinister. Roman sandals, no. Lizard feet, no. High heels. Alright, so I don't think there is anything that is more natural than those furry boots. Just taking a last look in the opposite direction. But I think I like the way those click into the knee pads there. Bunny slippers. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're just going to stick with those furry boots. So shoulder pad and side gear. So I'm going to test out a different shoulder pad. Make sure that I turn that off. Just see what they look like. What's that sticking out there? Must be part of the shield or something. So I could do something that is bigger and more paladin-like, or I could pick one of the other sort of natural-looking ones that we looked at. I gotta say, I kind of like that. It's one of my favorite shoulder pads, and I really like the detail that it gives it. Oh, we want to try the skull. Kind of like that one. That looks pretty good. There's a lot going on that side with squirrely stuck in there, so maybe something simpler would be best. That is good. I like that one, but maybe if we went kind of like with the one we had before we went to that turtle shell. Where was that? It's like a really simple, no, that was too big. This guy. I think that works best. All right, I'm gonna fix the pose on it. Maybe I can get to cover up a little bit of that whatever's sticking out there. Change the scale of it. They're always so big. Just twisting it around. Yeah, I think that looks good. Do another quick save so we don't lose anything. Hope everyone's enjoying this. If you're interested in making your own minis, there's tons you can do. Here you can save them. Essentially what HeroForge.com is for is designing and getting miniatures printed, and you can make some super basic stuff. So here's a wizard, a maid, Dumbledalf. Where is he? Still loading in. So I made this guy. You can make miniatures for free and then get them printed and sent to you. Obviously that costs money. You can also pay for a subscription or like pay for a premium account basically, and then you get access to some additional items and things like lights and decals. Even though decals are still in beta, there's not a lot of them. Mostly just blood splatter right now. But the lights are pretty cool, and then you can also use the photo booth to make transparent PNGs and stuff. You can still do screenshots if you don't have that, but I decided this month to pay for premium, basically because if I just open this up, they have a group on Facebook that's known as the HeroForge Creators Guild. What's the average price to print? Well, it depends. It depends on the size that you go. If you have lots of arms, it's considered extra large. I'll show you that in a second, for sure. But yeah, so they have a big community of people on HeroForge Creators Guild on Facebook, and they're doing a contest. It's just a fun little contest, but people post a bunch of stuff. There's some super creative things being done. Here's an example of the colored printed miniatures you can get. They're a little bit lower in print detail quality because of the nature of how color 3D printers work, but they're there. You can get them done. Yeah, so there's the contest, and if I go back to HeroForge, so here this is an average sized mini. I've colored them, put lights on them, but if I were to say buy, now I have options. All right, so, and it kind of shows you too, and it shows you with this handy D20 so you know how big it is. So premium plastic is one, and it's $30 US. But if I go back, here you can see all this stuff. So there's plastic, which is $20. If you want to learn more about their materials, there is, I think, info on the info page. And it just talks a little bit about, you know, like here, this one, are primed with a great primer and have some layer line. So you'll see that the detail is not, or some of the detail gets lost. And then these ones are glossy black and have faint layer lines, so they have less layer lines. So this is, you know, a more premium plastic. And then there's the color ones, which you saw. You can get them done in bronze for $100, which is crazy. I think, I don't know, if you want to do bronze, you totally can. So there's an STL download, which is a 3D printer file. So if you do your own 3D printing, then you can actually just download the file and print it yourself. And then there is a 3D tabletop download compatible with Tabletop Simulator. So if you use Tabletop Simulator to play any RPG games, like tabletop ones, you can literally download your mini as a digital file and use them in Tabletop Simulator, which is super cool. That's newer. They didn't have that before. So those are both $8. Show more. Steel and nylon plastic. Yeah, and I think nylon plastic is the one. Yeah, it's the 2x scale. So it's $60, but it is twice the size of a normal mini. But that's like if you want to do a little statuette. So rather than being 30 inches or 28 inches, it's about 42, 46. Yeah, so it's a bigger figure. I've actually been thinking about getting one of these printed, but if I can get a 3D printer that I bought up and running, then I might actually do my own prints. But yeah, so it's pretty affordable. I got one printed a few years ago when they had less options. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go back to our hero. Don't say. There we go. And it thinks I want to buy it, but I don't. I want to, what was I doing? Posing. Premium software. Was it? I think it's like $7 a month. You can get cheaper, or $6 a month. Let me look at my account. My subscription. Yeah, so it's $5.99 a month, but you can also get a plan for a year. I just wanted to try it out, so I got it for a month. Like I said, the premium, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if you want to take photos, I can just, if you know how to use Photoshop, you can do most of the making a PNG out of it yourself. So if you look at any of my thumbnails that I use for Twitch or for YouTube, because I post all these on YouTube as well, those are all just screen grabs, and then I used Photoshop to do a select and mask. But I mean, those are tools I use for work, so I'm used to them. I know how to use them. I've been using them all my life, basically. So I know not everyone has access to those tools. All right, so let's finish this guy off. I'm gonna do some gear on the side here. So let's take a look at our reference. So he has this horn, so we're going to put that in for sure. And I'm going to see if I can find something that can simulate the sort of leaves around his waist. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, premium, it gives you some access to some cool stuff, but it's just, I don't know if it's really necessary. Drinking horn. I'm just going to type in horn. Yeah, there we go. Spladoink. So there's one. I can also do one that is a bit bigger, sharper. That one's kind of neat though. Okay, so let's pose that. Advanced. Our horn. Whoa. So that's stuck. Yeah, so it won't be in the exact same position as in our reference, but it'll be there. Might actually want to put that on the other side, but I'll leave it there for now. just to see if we can get that. Okay, side, flowers. There's that boom mic. I'm pretty surprised you can put that on his side. What happens if I do that? Yikes, no. No, doesn't look like anything will work. So the question then is, what do we put on that side? Do we put the horn on that side so it's more visible and then leave this side open or empty? It's already pretty busy. It's got the squirrel up top, the shield. Oh, you know what? We want to hide that arm in there somehow. Okay, so let's go side. All. Oh yeah, no more flowers. So first of all, let's see if I put that there. And then all right, and then go back to pose for those two things. Advanced. So what I'm going to do with that pouch is I'm just going to position it so that it kind of hides the arm a bit better. When I say arm, I mean the one that is sticking out of his back that's holding up our shield that is our chest plate. Yeah, no, you won't even notice it. That doesn't look too out of place. And on this side we do the horn. Oh, I didn't select the horn, so just undo. That looks good. So one thing I'm doing also is I call it selective clipping. So I'm clipping through at some points to make it an easier thing to print in case I ever want to print it. Because if you have a lot of really finagly bits, it becomes hard to print or pieces will snap off. So things like making sure that the sword hilt there is stuck to his wrist. And here the cloak is part of his arm. That's another thing that we could pose as the cloak, but I'm pretty happy with where that cloak is. And I believe that we are done. Is there anything else I can do with base? Oh, I can do items. Well, I know what I need to do for here is some leaves. Or some vines. Those vines don't look that great. Or some seashells? I think it's leaves. Leaves and maybe mushrooms? Or acorns? Or an acorn? Oh, I guess you can't put as much as you can with the other ones. With standard bases, you can put more stuff. I think leaves was probably the best one. Grenades? Campfire? Jack-o'-lantern? I'm just gonna keep raising my voice. I don't know why. Yeah, leaves I think was the best. Or a mimic? Too bad it's not a mimic door. CBM. Yeah, where were those leaves? They were up at the top. All right. I think that we are done. I'm gonna rename this guy. What are we gonna call him? The Green Knight? Or are we gonna call him Nature Paladin? Green Knight. Hex? What are you saying? Hex? Hex Knight? Oh, because he's a... Is he a Warlock Paladin? All right. Oh, named him Hex. I gotcha. His character's name is Hex. So just name him Hex, right? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna rename him. I'm gonna keep him Green Knight for the stream. Mainly because people will then know what they're getting into. But his name is Hex. We all know that his name is Hex. So his name is Hex. All right. But I think that's going to be it. It's one of his go-to names, right? Yes. We all have those when we were younger making our characters. I do like that he has a flowery armpit. Keeps him fresh when he's fighting. So there's our mini. And here's our inspiration. It's as close as I could get. This is a pretty fantastic model. I really like it. But I feel like we got pretty close to that. Yep, smells nice. All right, well, folks, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you had a good time. Rhea, thanks so much for the raid. That was awesome. I think I'm going to raid as well so that we move onwards. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a announcement first. So this is the new time slot for Tiny Adventures. It's 8 to 9 usually. It's already 10 o'clock now. But I had too much fun. I couldn't stop working on that mini. But I do have some other shows. So this model here was made for Kid Codifier's character. That was a lot of hard C's there. He made a paladin for Dungeons and Dragons. But Kid Codifier is our 8-year-old squad leader. So Prip and I play as members of his squad. We have to listen to every order he gives us, and that is Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern. And we play that in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And then the other new show that I'm starting is Under Construction Portal Nights, where I'm going to be doing some base building stuff Sunday mornings at 11. And I'm hoping that Kid Codifier joins me for that as well, because he loves Portal Nights. I love Portal Nights, so we're going to build some stuff together and show you guys some of the stuff that we built. Now, I'm asking you guys to please subscribe to my uploads on YouTube. So if you missed any of the stuff, if you're new to my stream, you can always go back and check older stuff. I've got a ton, and when I say a ton, I've got 7 other tiny adventures in HeroForge there that you can check out. They're all about the same size, same length. But for Portal Nights, I think I might actually do some YouTube exclusives and just do some short sort of tours of the stuff that I've already built. And I'll be getting those up hopefully before Saturday, or at least a couple of them, and then just have them staggered throughout the next few weeks. But I think that's it for the stream today. I'm going to find somebody to actually go and raid, because I want to share the love. I want to pay it forward here. So I'm going to look on Twitch and see who is available. Anyways, thanks everyone. I hope to see you guys soon in one of the other streams or back in Tiny Adventures. And please, if you have a chance, check me out on YouTube. And that's, for some strange reason, I have an old pre-Google YouTube name, and that's Life with Hal. I'm not Hal, but that's life with him. All right, see you guys next time.